So what place were you in your life when you met him?
I was in a really good place. I was doing my own thing. I was living in Austin, Texas at the time. And I was just doing my OnlyFans shit. And I was just grinding away. And I saw his message. And then I think you came to Austin like a week later.
I flew to her. I was like, I'm flying down.
Yeah.
I'm recently single. I got bread.
And I was used to that. I was used to a guy being like, okay, I'll come see you, like, you know, stay with you. And I'm like, okay, here we go.
But then halfway embracing you?
Like, you know, freak out or something. And so I was like, okay, I've seen this happen. So let me, you know, I believe in everybody. I give people the benefit of the doubt because I want to see the good in people. You know, I want to see that good side of them, and that's just who I am. But, you know, he came down and he just, you know, swept my heart away.
Really? What was the game like? How did he win you over?
Oh, when he was at the airport, he was shirtless.
Okay, yeah, we haven't even talked about that. We're like a half hour into this interview and we haven't addressed why this dude got no shirt. And I have yet to see him with a shirt on. He showed up with no shirt.
I showed up without a shirt.
Yep.
Let me tell you guys, man, like, they call my dad Tommy No Shirt. Like, they call me Jesse No Shirt Jr. because I have to
tell him at the grocery store.
I never wore a shirt, bro. Like, my dad, like, we would show up to customers' houses as a plumber, like, with no shirt on. Like,
why?
Bro, because my dad always was muscular. He was a bad looking dude. He always had me jacked up. So he's always like, you walk with your fucking shirt off. You know,
it's very aggressive.
I know, but I got a big heart.
I tell people it's
I got a big heart, though, man. You know, don't take it the wrong way.
He comes off as very intense, but he's such a sweet person. And like, that's my type.
Man.
Is like, I want someone to protect me too. You know, if somebody, God forbid, like comes in, I know I'm good.
At all costs, I lay my life down.
You know,
for my girl.
I mean, one thing I always notice at the porn awards every year or the porn convention is that the male porn stars quite often are rocking jeans, no shirt, glimmering six pack. That's kind of like the wardrobe for the male porn stars. If you want to let everybody know you're a man, I'm wearing a shirt. I kind of feel like I'm not a porn star. Yeah, I'm like, God damn, I'm just a pussy out here covering up.
You got your own style, bro. You got your own style. Works for you.
Once I get the six pack, I'll be in there with no shirt on.
Bro. I'm telling you, man, I'll come down here for a weekend and work out with you, bro. For real. We'll do some shit. Which is, bro, it takes 21 days to get into a good habit.
Wait a minute. You showed up at the airport with no shirt.
Yeah, no shirt.
I just always assume you can't get onto the plane with no shirt.
Well, I mean, you know,
you get on, take it off.
Wow,
when he was at the terminal.
The sun was out, man. It was nice out, bro.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, bro. You know, I'll be in public shopping.
Do you have like a shirt in the car just in case?
No, honestly, I say fuck it. I don't need one. Straight up, man. That's just how it is, bro. I just don't rock. I'm the product. I'm jacked like Jess. I'm the product, bro.
When you go to the club, they might want you to rock a shirt, right?
I might not be that cornball that does that, man. I don't know. It depends.
What about like a button-up shirt that's open?
It depends where we are.
Just take it off, stuff it in your back pocket.
Yeah. Man. He'll definitely put on a really nice suit.
Okay.
And if we need to be where we, you know, you
I go to show up and dress out. You don't gotta wear nothing,
we're going to dress out.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
So you guys meet, is it just pure chemistry right away? Or
we kind of both had our own, like, thoughts at first. Like, I was like, okay, like, I'm just going to do an OnlyFans video.
With him?
Oh, she thought she was going to use me for my and did.
So were you down for that?
Nah, I wanted to get to know her, bro. She know what, bro? I speak on never giving up as a man. And I gave up, I'll admit it, I gave up 1,000 times in my life, man. I let everyone down. But like, this girl here has never given up, man.
And where were you at with your drugs when you met her?
I brought drugs to her house.
Okay, so still deep in it.
Still deep in it.
I did not know. I thought he was sober at the time because I'm 4 years clean from alcohol. So I was like, listen, like, I'm going through a lot and I just, you know, really need to know if you were sober or not. And he said yes. And so I was like, okay, cool. Like, you know, we got that off the table. And, you know, down the line, I kind of saw the onion layers unfold.
What tipped you off?
What? Maniac, bro.
Yeah, I got to Florida. I visited after the whole Austin trip. You know, we had a great time. It was beautiful. We went to the Oasis. We put a lock on the thing, whatever. And so then we had a Florida trip. And the second I got in the car, I'm like, oh my God. Like he's, you know, just bumping rap, just like, be like, we gotta go here, here. You know, we're gonna go da 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 da. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, you know.
So you see him in his natural environment.
Yeah.
And he's having a grand old time.
No shirt, bro. I got my gun in my hand. I'm fucking singing a Pooh Shiesty. I'm like rocking with my gun in my hand in traffic.
But not even worried because you're in Florida where the gun laws are very liberal?
I'm just high. I don't give a I'll be anywhere, bro. There'll be a cop next to us. I'll be having my gun. Like, right, she said, put it down. I'm like, I don't give a You know,
Holy shit!
And that was just that drug fueled mentality.
I'll go to the hood. I'll go to Riviera Beach. If anyone knows Palm Beach, Florida,
we'd be
Riviera
going out
Beach.
to dinner.
I have my gun on my waist
and
with no shirt on, walking around the hood, bro, just trying to like.
We would be driving, and he would be like, "We got to make a stop," and all of a sudden the car would turn around, literally in the middle of the road.
Take into the trap, bro.
And I'm
Straight
like,
up.
I just kind of, at first, I didn't know what was happening. I did know what was happening, and I was like, how the did I get myself wrapped up in this again?
Yeah.
Because I had seen this happen, and he died.
Really? Oh, because your ex-boyfriend, right?
And so I was like, so I had my place back in Austin, and thank you. I had my place back in Austin, and, that was kind of like my backup in case it didn't at first, because I was like...
She was held captive, though, by my addiction. It's a selfish thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
She was held captive. She didn't want to leave me because she knew I'd probably die. So that's a selfish thing, being an addict. I realize that now today as a man, bro.
Because, like, you saw this, like, scary gun-toting lunatic version of him,
like,
but then
holy
there must have been part of it that you were drawn to as well,
I was
right?
like, I saw his hurt child inside of him.
It was deep.
I feel like I'm really intuitive, and I can kind of read people's energy, and I knew he was going through something, and I'm somebody that wants to fix people, and like I want to try to do all the help that I can, but I know that's not my responsibility. But it is my responsibility to support a human and support, their life, and I can't let somebody, die.
But like if let's say my girl became a fucking perkhead tomorrow,
You better support her.
I'm gonna ride it out. Yeah, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do.
Yeah.
We're putting you in the
Shout out to
expensive
Lena.
ass rehab. We're doing whatever we gotta
Right.
do.
Literally,
But
that's where I was doing. to
if
him.
I met her and then on date 2 I realized like, oh, she's a unrepentant drug addict,
Yes.
I might be like, okay,
Well,
yeah,
this-
I've had it. This is cool.
I come off like I gave her my whole.
He was very well put together. That's
make it
the
look
thing.
good.
It was.
I make it look real good. I'll be working out in the gym. I'd be like, oh, you look great. I'm sitting there. I'm like, yeah, I haven't slept in 6 days, but okay.
Yeah.
But I just the way he embraced me, and the way he truly put me out there.
From the jump, bro.
Nobody had ever done that. When he was down in Austin, he's calling people. I'm with this beautiful trans girl. Like, I'm gonna date her. Do you want to, be my friend or not?
When she gave me the green light, I knew right off the bat how this shit could play out. I could either wait until the right time. When the is that? That's just gonna get put off. Then I'm gonna be scared and da 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 da. Like most men that with trans women, bro. There's a lot of homies that like with trans girls. Trans porn went up 90% in the search bar this year.
Really?
Okay, of
This year?
2023.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So, who's watching that? It's most likely not the ladies. So, like, a lot of men will date trans girls. They'll have fun with them, text them, wish them all this good shit, but never really, actually treat them like an actual human being. So, I said, like, I'm gonna let everyone know what's up right off the bat. And that probably wasn't the right way to go about it, but I said, my family's all about this intense loyalty thing. Let's test it out.